extra time.
Congratulations on the century. How hard was batting, particularly in that last session with the heat?
It was tough, but I was set and I knew that I could play my shots, especially once we lost 7 wickets. Myself and Ash was having a good partnership, but once we lost Ash, I thought I had to accelerate and I mean I knew what shots I could play on that wicket because I had batted for 2 sessions and I think it was tough considering the weather. It was quite hot. We are used to it in India, but still it was hot and humid.
What was the sort of emotion and feeling after that run out right at the end?
Yeah, I was a bit disappointed, but I had to take that single because only last 2 balls were left, and I thought I should be on strike. So I took the chance, but he fielded brilliantly, and great goes to him.
Yeah, sir.
सामने वाले से इतने यानी कि अपने आप गलती करते हुए बैट्समैन आउट हो रहे थे और आप डट के खड़े रहे, ये संयम कहाँ से आता है? और जो सामने से विकेट जा रही थी, गलतियाँ हो रही थी, उसके बारे में हम दोनों के बारे में हिंदी में प्लीज़ बोलो।
देखिए, टॉप ऑर्डर ने गलती करी है, बट वो गलती से सीखेंगे. होपफुली सेकेंड इनिंग्स में हम लोग अच्छा बैटिंग करेंगे और मेरा जो ये स्कोर हुआ उसके लिए मैंने अच्छा प्रिपेयर किया था और ओवरऑल मेरा जो एक्सपीरियंस है फर्स्ट क्लास क्रिकेट का और टेस्ट मैच का, वो मुझे आज काफ़ी काम में आया.
What does that time rate, Chetesh?
Sorry?
How would you rate that time?
Well, it is one of my top innings in Test cricket. I could say top 5. I can't rate whether it was one of the best, but the way the teammates were appreciating, they said that this was one of the best.
Can we call you Steve?
Not really. I would like to be called as Pujara.
It's a sort of chicken and egg question, but was the bowling that good or was the batting bad in those first 2 sessions?
Well, to be honest, we should have batted better. But they also bowled well in first 2 sessions, and I knew that I had to stay patient and wait for the loose balls. But the way they bowled, I think they bowled in the right areas, and I also felt that our top order should have batted better. But we'll learn from the mistakes and put up a better show in the second innings.
On the face of it, like, it's almost like a different Cheteshwar Pujara when you're batting with the lower order as compared to the top order. This is more freedom. How do you go about it? You also have developed this reputation of batting really well with the lower order. Is it the same for you? Is it different?
It has to be different because when you're batting with the tail ender, you never know how long can they bat. So you have to take your chances, but you can't do the same thing when you are batting with a batsman. I mean, when you are just 1 or 2 down, you can't play the same shots. Also, the difference is I had batted for 2 sessions and I knew that what the pace and bounce was of the pitch. I was set, so I could play my shots.
Yeah. Cheteshwar, you're one of the few Indian batsmen who don't play a lot of white ball cricket. You haven't played IPL for a while. Do you think that means you're able to play innings like you did today more regularly than some of your teammates who do go between formats a lot?
Not really. I think if you're a good batsman, then you can adapt to different formats of this game, and Virat is someone who has done that exceptionally well. So I don't think if the players are playing in the IPL, they can't play well in the test format. But yeah, if you're playing one particular format, then you have a better time to prepare for the test series, and you can work on what areas you need to work on and what to expect when the test series starts. So you have little more time to prepare when other players who are playing white ball cricket, they have a little less time to prepare.
Yes, sir. Have you got an issue with your hamstrings? Did you pull up okay?
Yeah, it was a bit tough. My leg got stuck into the pitch, and when I was trying to go for the second run, I had a little bit of pull in my hamstring, but I'm going to consult the physio now. Hopefully it's not too bad.
Yeah. Considering everything, the fact that they will be batting last, how the wicket is and how the batting is, how do you rate the score? Is 250 enough or is it?
I would say it's a decent total because there is enough turn. Ashwin will also come into play, and it's not an easy wicket to bat on. Sometimes when you are seeing it on TV, it doesn't look like it is doing a lot. But when I batted in first and second session, I felt that it's not easy to bat on. And yeah, our fast bowlers. I'll share my experience of what line and length to bowl on this pitch.
Is it movement that is making it difficult, or is it a move of slow
I think it's a grass which odd ball is skidding on, and odd ball is holding a bit more from the grass. So I would say it's kind of a two pace, and it's not easy to bat.
Last one.
These overseas turns in South Africa, Australia, and New Zealand have sort of remained a slight problem in this career. We got one in England, and now this one at the start of the Test series in the first innings when he was in crisis. So how do you see this innings in particular in terms of how it went?
Well, it means a lot, but I would also like to say that people always say that I've scored more runs in India, but at the same time, you also need to look at number of matches we play in India. So if we have played number of matches in India, obviously I'll score runs there. At times I've had a bad phase playing overseas, but I still feel I'm very confident when it comes to different conditions, and playing county cricket has helped me a lot. And playing in England, conditions are always challenging, and when you come to Australia, you know that pitches are slightly better. And yeah, as I said, I had a decent time to prepare before this Test series.
Cheteshwar, it could have been a great start for you in this series, and can you just take us about the six that you did towards the end of your term?
Well, to be honest, as I said, when I was preparing back home, I was working on few shots, and that was one of it. So I wasn't surprised that I hit it for a six because I had worked on it back home.
Final one.
You said that you knew what shots to play. How long did it take you to get the assessment of the pitch and to know what shots you actually could be able to play this weekend?
I had to obviously bat for 2 sessions to realize that these are the shots I could play, and there were some shots which I had to avoid.
Final.
Just compared to playing Australia previously, did you notice much change in their approach verbally, or did they chat much to you? Was there much difference between now and then?
Well, that is something I can't say a lot about, but yeah, there is a little bit of change. But ultimately, when we play Test cricket, the focus is always on cricket. And when I'm batting, whether the opposition is trying to sledge me, I am actually not bothered about it because my focus is always on batting. And sometimes I do get motivated if they try and sledge me.
Hit the subscribe option and the bell icon to get all the exclusive sports videos on Extra Time.